Hey, welcome back everyone. Let me ask you this. Have you been steadily stacking Satoshis, waiting for Bitcoin's next big move? Well, this could be the moment we've been waiting for. October is shaping up to be a monumental month for Bitcoin. And if you've been sticking with your plan, you're in the right place. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why Octobers could change the game, and I'll share some key reasons to keep stacking Satoshi, especially if we see any price dips. October has a special place in Bitcoin's history, often marking the start of major price surges. This year, 2024, is no exception. After a minor dip back in September, Bitcoin has already surged over 1.7% in the first few days of October. But the real question is, why is October such a critical month? And more importantly, what does it mean for those of us who are stacking Satoshis? For long-term holders, this month could present one of the best opportunities yet to see Bitcoin make significant gains. Today, we're going to break down why October has historically been strong for Bitcoin, what's driving this potential rally, and why staying strong and continuing to accumulate during dips could be the smartest move you make this year. Let's kick things off with some history, okay? Since 2013, Bitcoin has typically surged during the month of October, earning the nickname Uptober. It's not just a fluke. Only 2 years in the past decade saw October end lower than it started. This year, Bitcoin is already showing signs of breaking out after consolidating through September. Historically, when Bitcoin has these consolidations, a big move often follows. So if you've been consistently stacking Satoshi, you already positioning yourself to benefit from what could be an explosive month. Now let's shift gears and talk about what's happening in the broader market. One of the most significant drivers of Bitcoin's potential price actions is the US Federal Reserve. Recently, there's been a lot of talking about potential interest rate cuts. When interest rates drop, traditional investments tends to lose their appeal, and that's when investors start looking for alternatives like Bitcoin. This is where the strategies of consistently stacking Satoshis comes into play, because Bitcoin acts as a hedge against inflation. Those who've been accumulating are setting themselves up to preserve and grow their wealth as traditional markets weaken. So if you are seeing dips in the price, remember that every Satoshi you stack now could be worth much more in the near future. Don't let short-term volatility shake you. These dips are opportunities in disguise. Another major factor that could drive Bitcoin's price higher is the involvement of institutional investors. Big names like BlackRock have been accumulating Bitcoin, and with Bitcoin ETF becoming more mainstream, it's clear that institutional money is flooding in. When these big players enter the market, it's not just for short-term gains. They're holding for long-term, and that brings stability and demand. This institutional support could be the fuel that pushes Bitcoin into a new price range, making every Satoshi you've been stacking even more valuable. One of Bitcoin's defining features is its limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist, and we'll already mine the majority of it. But what really drives scarcity is the halving cycle. Every 4 years, the amount of new Bitcoins entering the market gets cut in half. and we're currently in the post-halving cycle. Historically, this has been when Bitcoin sees some of its largest price increases as the supplies of new Bitcoins tighten. If you're stacking Satoshis, this is why your strategy matters so much. With fewer Bitcoins being created and demand continues to grow, every dip in price presents an opportunity to accumulate before the next big surge. The long-term supply shocks is coming, and those who are prepared will benefit the most. You may have noticed that while Bitcoin is holding strong, many altcoins have been struggling. This isn't a coincidence. When Bitcoin starts to outperform the broader market, it's often a sign of a major rally on the horizon. Guys, this is another reason to stay focused on stacking Satoshis rather than chasing altcoins. Bitcoin's resilience shows that it's the safer and more profitable assets in the long run. While other coins may offer quick pumps, Bitcoin is where the true value lies. Here's where the fear of missing out really kick in. Less than 2% of the global population currently owns Bitcoin. That's right, we're still early in the adoption curve. But what happens when that number starts to rise? With Bitcoin supply fixed and the demand continues to increase, the price could skyrocket in the coming years. If you're stacking Satoshi, you're ahead of the curve. But if you're watching from the sideline, this could be one of your last major chances to get in at these prices. Every time Bitcoin dips, it's not a reason to panic. I repeat, every time Bitcoin dips, it's not a reason to panic. It's a reason to stack more. History has shown us that the dips are temporary, but the gains are long-term. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep accumulating. So what's the takeaway? Bitcoin is setting up for what could be one of its biggest moves yet. With historical trends, institutional adoptions, and macroeconomic factors are aligning. We are in for an exciting ride. If you've been stacking Satoshis, you're in a great position. If not, it's never too late to start. The key is to stay patient, stay consistent, and keep your eye on the long-term vision. If you're excited about what's coming for Bitcoin, make sure you stay informed, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and stay engaged with the community. Remember, we're in this together. Every Satoshi you stack now is an investment in your futures. Thanks for watching. So YouTube think that you will enjoy watching this video. Click on it. Let's see if YouTube know you. All right, last word. Hold it tight. Stack it right. Take care.